Bonjour, mes amis. It is very early. I need the black elixir. So I haven't slept tonight. It's about 4 in the morning. Hanging out with you guys. Figured it was late enough that I tried to stay up. So that's what I'm doing. I've got my gel and I have another stimulant here. A stimulant that will help me fulfill a request from a viewer. A couple of months ago, I did a video about cigarettes and cigarette labeling here in Brazil. It was really mostly just actually me chatting, and I happened to have a pack of cigarettes to give as an example. But I mentioned in that video that although I almost never smoked cigarettes, there were certain things that paired best with cigarettes as compared to other things. Those of you who have read the small flyer I co-authored with a pastor in my denomination, Christian Pipe Smoking, might recall that we made an argument that's been made elsewhere, that pipes are the most virtuous of the three smoked forms of tobacco. Cigars are in the middle, and the cigarettes are the most base. And we made our arguments for that. You, I think, can imagine what they might have been. Had some fun with it. There's a lot, I think, that's true. Like, it was tongue in cheek, but it was also meant. Cigarettes are built for addiction. They are made for abuse. And of course, there are so many more chemicals, etc., added that just increases that even more. Yeah, they're made for these quick hits. They're made. It's like vodka. Sure, I hear that good vodka exists, but let's be real. Vodka exists to get drunk off of. So, cigarettes are made to be abused. The method of tobacco transmission, the medium itself, bears the message. Notwithstanding, there are certain moments and certain things that pair better with the cigarette than any other form of tobacco. And I'm not going to be talking about sex. I've never had a cigarette post-coitus. And I actually have difficulty imagining how that would be pleasurable unless you were already addicted. Right, so if you're addicted to cigarettes, then yeah, that makes sense. But there's nothing special about cigarettes in that case. This is the pack of cigarettes that I trotted out, I think in early December. It is now early February. And during that time, I have enjoyed several, but not many. So this is to prove that this will be a purely objective commentary. So I'm going to smoke a couple of cigarettes and talk to you guys about perfect pairings with cigarettes. By the way, this is just fun. There's a publishing house here in Brazil that has sent me a few books to review, and one of them is Joe Thorne's Cigars, the Christian, and the Glory of God. I think that's what it's called. Very slender volume, like yours and mine. I read it in PDF whenever it came out. And I recommend it to you. In English, of course. I've never read it. All right. These are Dunhill Carlton blends. So a slightly nicer cigarette. Not acrid, sour, or bitter. Just realized I have no ashtray, so I'm gonna have to reach out and knock when it's time. All right, so the first thing that pairs excellently with a cigarette is coffee. And when I say coffee, I mean black drip coffee. Why black? This is the most important takeaway of the video right now. Cigarettes pair best with dry notes, so drinks that taste dry. And cigarettes pair best with herbal notes, not spicy notes, herbal notes. Whereas cigar really sometimes seeks out spice. No, just herbal notes. And we'll explore some of that. Coffee. Good coffee has both of those things. Good black coffee. I mean, black coffee, what could be drier than that? And then a lot of them have strong herbal notes. The coffees that don't pair quite so well with cigarettes are the particularly bright and acidic ones, or even worse, the really rounded, fruity ones. Although the acidic ones can work, just because they continue to be dry. What you want is something middle of the road. Middle of the road, crisp, clean, with a little bit of body. Which leads into the next perfect pairing for a cigarette, which is espresso. Again, without the sugar. For the same reasons, but this time much more robust. And let me tell you actually what one of kind of the archetypal sensual experiences I carry around in my back pocket, searching for opportunities in which to enjoy it, is cigarette, espresso, and soda water. Soda water. Which fits perfectly the criteria of dry. I mean, soda water, that's dry, baby. Just mineral water with gas. Yeah, the cigarette, that's really nice. So the combination of the three, cigarette, espresso, and soda water, really good. The liquor that pairs best with cigarettes is gin. Gins are herbal. I'm usually a Bombay Sapphire man, but even like the funky cucumber ones are good with a cigarette. So gin, and a gin and tonic. A gin and tonic can be really nice. Tonic water, as compared to soda water, is slightly sweet. Doesn't work quite as well, but even just tonic water works well. By the way, tonic water is something that I will drink in a bar when I want to have something. It's not soda water, it has some flavor, but have no alcohol. So tonic water with a bit of lime. You look like you have a gin and tonic. It's got some flavor to interest you because it's bitter and it's sweet. So there's a good little tip there. Yeah, either gin or gin and tonic, but ideally a gin. I like gin straight. And when you're having it with a cigarette, man, it's pretty unbeatable. Sherry. Dry sherry. Manzanilla is really good with a cigarette. Now, manzanilla means little apple. It's kind of sherry. And I don't want you to forget that it means little apple, because you will never taste Manzanilla sherry or chamomile tea the same way again. Manzanilla means little apple, but it actually refers to chamomile, because chamomile tastes like shriveled up, but still delicious, not rotten, shriveled up cellar apples. You know, cellar apples have been stored in the perfect place for longer than we moderns are comfortable with, but they're just in perfect condition. They're not rotted in any way. Cellar apples. That's what chamomile tastes like. Chamomile is the only herbal tea that I can think of that is delicious with cigarettes. I challenge you to think of one, and I welcome your commentary. Improve me, sir. I think the last thing I'll mention is that black teas can be nice with a cigarette. Particularly, and this is where I kind of break from my prioritization. For me to combine well with a cigarette, the first priority is a dry drink. Then it's the herbal notes. But with black tea, a straight black tea like an English breakfast, just any straight black tea, or a straight green tea, doesn't quite do it. It's good, but for me, the ideal tea cigarette combination is actually Earl Grey. The bergamot just really does it for me, and that's kind of breaking away from my template. But the exception proves the rule, as they say. So there you have it. As far as food combos, what might be best? I like some cheeses. Yeah, I like an aged cheddar or a chèvre. I like hard aged cheeses with cigarettes. And nuts and olives. Those three things all together. Even with the olives, they can be particularly acidic. Walnuts are really good with cigarettes. All right. So I think we'll call that, ladies and gentlemen, a video. I wish you health. The Lord bless you and keep you. Here at home, we are beginning homeschooling full time for the kids today. Pray for us now and in the hour of our need. Don't forget to leave any comments suggesting topics for either these videos or for regular videos. See you guys.